What's up guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Sparckman, I'm a game developer. Today we're going to work with spawning objects. We're going to create a simple AI to be able to spawn objects in different locations. Okay, for this example I'm going to use one of the examples that comes with Construct 3. So go ahead, open up the what is this called? It's called the top-down shooter example. Okay. And I made the screen 640 by 480. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so I have no idea what I'm going to do, so I'm just gonna make up this stuff as we go. All right. So let me just show you what we got here. You can see that this is the example where you can control these asteroids like spaceship, if you can call that a spaceship. Let me just give that a windshield or something, because it bothers me that it has no windshield. I don't know why, I'm weird. Much better. Blue, that's kind of like bad. And it's just, I think spaceship should be kind of like make the windshield blue. There we go, much better. Red wings, you have to have red wings. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know you gotta have red wings. I don't know if you hold shift, can you do it? Oh yeah, it does it. Look at that stuff. If you hold shift, it does a straight line. Let me just put two blue spots on the back there. Much better. Maybe 80s looking, but say it's an 80s model spaceship. Okay, now this box is we're not gonna bother. Okay, all right. So, and as I mentioned, I have no idea what I'm going to do. So we want to spawn maybe this object randomly. Okay, we know that this grid is 640 by 480, or is it? I think it is. Size 640 by 480. There you go. Much better. Okay, should probably lock that background. There you go. So, delete that there. So we're gonna ignore all this. This is already working. So let's add a new event to this. Okay, I believe there is a start of layout. At the start of the layout, we can set the position of this. Let me see. Set X position. Can we just select randomly here? Swap position with another object. Oh, okay. You could do that too. So let's do first X. And we can do expressions. Alright. How do you do random? Let me look up the health file. I don't know how to do random. To do random numbers, how do you do random numbers? Just like the word random, I guess. I think it's just the word random. I can't find anything here. Alright. It's probably just the word random. Okay, just random. Oh, it's here already. And I believe you have to put this in brackets like this. So random, I guess it has to be between two numbers. Try from 0 to say 400. Okay, let's try it out. I think that works. Let me just try with just one object first. I'm gonna put it in the center here. Oh, actually, let's place it upside. Well, not upside. I'm gonna put it at 0. Okay, and just let me enable grid there. Where is the grid? No, don't show grid. There's enable grid. Okay, it did move. Okay, it did move. Let me see. Let me just change the number here. From 0 to say 600 or 640. 640. And let me change this from start a layout to something else. How about the keyword? If I press a key, say space bar. All right. You can see that I can place the object randomly if I press the space bar. Let's try the Y coordinate. Let me see. Just add a new action. Close that. Add a new action. Set the Y position. And it's going to be random. So now we know what it is. The height should be from 0 to what was the height? 480. Okay. Try it out. So now we can place this in random locations. Okay, so that's one way to play things randomly. On the screen. Okay, very easy. Let's try different methods. Let's see what else we can use. How about we do it with a number or something? You can swap positions with other objects too. Let me just insert another object. Hopefully it's going to work the same way it works in Unity. Let me see, make that blue and not very big. Okay, so we're gonna place one over there, and let me add a new event. So if I press the control key, we can swap the position of our red object with the blue object. Try it out. Press the button, and now our red object takes the position of the blue object. So what if we had two blue objects? What would happen? Okay, try it out. Okay, it takes the position of the first object. I'll put two of them here. Okay, it takes the position of the first object there. Okay. So, but what if we messed up the construct by telling it to that the blue object also has to change positions? Okay, so that's something interesting to see what would happen. I actually have no idea. I haven't done this. I usually prepare for tutorials the night before, but sometimes I don't. Like today. And I've been uploading a lot of trailers just to fill in for some content. Just, you know, just to keep the channel busy. And actually I upload trailers that have to do with the game engines that we are using. So let's press control, and still nothing happens. Okay, so that method obviously doesn't work for construct. All right, so we want let's say we want our object to span on specific locations. Okay, so let me make 3 objects. I think I know what I'm going to do. Put one here. Let me just clone that, so that will be a different object. Change the color, so we know it's another object. Yellow, that's hard to see with the green, so let me try pink. I like pink. Who doesn't like pink? Let's see. Not the singer. She's pretty good too, but that's like another subject. Let's try brown. Le brown. So we got 3 objects here, 1, 2, and 3. And let me make a variable. So I'm going to put the variable on the spaceship at instance variable. Let's call this HH. Okay, we start at 0. So, okay, so let's use the variable to change the position of the red block. Okay. So let's compare it to a variable. Where are variables? Variables are here somewhere. Instance variable. Oh, oops. What did I click on that time? Undo that. Add event. Compare to variable. Where are my variables? There you go, instance variable. So if HH equals 0, we can change the position of the red object. Just swap position with another object, with the blue object. Okay. So by default that will be 0. So that's going to assume the position of the blue object. Let me just copy this, set this to 1. I wish I rehearsed this last night, but I didn't. Try the pink object, and for the 2, we're going to change this to the position of the brown object, the chocolate object. Yeah, chocolate object. Who doesn't like chocolate? Okay, now so this is not going to do anything. We actually have to do something to change the variable. So if we press Control, we already have this here. We can probably add 1 to that variable. Could like add 1 to HH. Let's see what happens. And you can see that we can change the position of the object. Now, if this variable is greater than says greater than 3, we can set it back to 0. Set variable, set instance variable to 0. So if we go past 3, it will return to 0. Should probably be greater than 2 because we only have 3 objects. Okay, and we start at 0, which means that 2 is actually 3. So that way I don't have to press the button twice at the chocolate object. Here we go. At the beginning of the layout, we can select a random number. Start a layout. Set the instance variable to set it to a random number. So we already did random a couple of seconds ago, so it was just random. Wow, too lazy to type the whole word. Wow. And I'm making tutorials. That's great. Alright, so let's set this randomly from 0 to 2. Okay, try it out. So, okay, that did not work. Start a layout, set HH random from 0. So let's just try 2, see what happens. I guess we'll probably pick a number between. Alright, it's not moving. It's not setting the number random. Why is it not doing that? Start a layout. Let me just output the variable to something here. Let me set some text. I think we already have text here on the screen. Let me just bring this out. Let's change it to HH. Go over here, and if the timer is greater than 0, which will be always, we can set the text. Set text. Where's set text? There it is. Set text to a variable. Let's see, where's my variable? Instance variable, here it is, number. Hopefully that will take a number. Yes, it did. Didn't need to convert the string. So right now it's set to set to a float. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. So every time you restart that, it will give me a float. All right. That's very interesting. Okay. Can we round the number? Let's see. How do you round the number? Where is it? Start a layout. We want to set this randomly. So can we round? Can we just type round? Yes, you can. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't mean round as in like a round ball. and we go number. So we go random, and it will be from 0 to 2. Hopefully this works. I have no idea if this is going to work. Apparently you can type the word round there. And it works. And it works. Wow. Try that again. Start the layout, and every time we start this, the positions will be different. Okay. So now all you have to do is make these objects invisible at start. Oops, that's collisions. Visibility. Make invisible. There you go. So every time you start this now, it will give you a random location. Okay, let's start this a few times. Start over there, over here, over there again. So let me make that. So if I press a button, okay, start a layout. Let me change this. Let me replace this for another action, another condition. If I press a key, say if I press the shift, so if I press which key? Let's try Z. There you go, press Z. And now I should get a random location when I press the button. Of course, the more objects you have, the more random it will be the location. Okay. So if you die, you could pretty much span your object in any of these random locations. You can probably add more there. Let me see. So if you shoot this, let's see how this works. I think it has health or something. How does that work? Health. Okay, it has a variable called health. And if it's 0, it destroys it. But what if we change that to, instead of destroying it, we simply change locations and we reset his health. We go all we need to do here is reset his health. Okay, so reset the health. Replace this action. Replace the action for set his health back to 10. And we also want to what else we want to do? And we also want to set the variable back to random. Okay, so it will change positions. So set value. We're gonna round it. Round. Okay, random number. And the number will be random. So it'll be from from 0 to 2. There we go. Just bring this down. So now we shoot it, and they will change positions. Now here is something interesting you can do. You can also change the position of these objects every time we destroy the spaceship. So for example, we can set the blue object. We can set the X position to round, random, say from 0 to what? To 640. Okay. We just copy this. We can set the we can set the Y to. Set the Y position. Do the same thing. Oops, what did I do that time? Let's just go around again. Around random. 0 to 480, I guess. That's the height. There we go. See what happens. Shoot it. And now the blue object is going to appear at different places. You can do the same thing for the rest. Just copy these two actions. And can you paste them here? I think you can. Let me just copy, paste, and simply replace the object. Replace it for the wait a second. I thought you could just replace the object. Let me see, change this to this. And you can. That is very convenient. Oh, wait a second, I did it for the wrong object. But you can change the object. Just change the object, go next, and that will replace the object without having to do the action again, which is a very neat feature in Construct 3. Oh wait, okay. Change this to the chocolate object, bar chocolate. Who doesn't love chocolate? There we go. Try this again, and this time we are going to get more random locations. And there you go. Guys, this is probably a good time to drop a like, and if you're not subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I upload videos every day, and when I don't, I usually upload some sort of game related content. Been playing Fortnite a lot. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and if you got any questions, make sure you leave a comment down below. And you can see that I'm also a noob at this program, so we're in the same boat. Alright, so that's it. See you in the next video. Bye now.